Russell for mining.com.au here, and joining me today is Ivan Fairhall, the Managing Director for Pivotal Metals. Ivan, great to have you on. How are you?
I'm great, Shae. Thanks for having me on.
Mate, today's update, this is incredible. This is the beast just that keeps on giving. Run us through a couple of the highlights.
Yeah, look, quite simply, this has got game-changing potential implications for this Horden Lake project. What we're showing here clearly is the major extent of the mineralising system that sits around what's already quite an advanced deposit. And this is the results of a new survey, a high-powered EM survey. It's never been done before on the project, and the results are really, really interesting for us.
Now, this Horden Lake project, you initially started out to find copper. You've gone and found several other valuable metals as well. Tell me, with these latest results, how does this add to what you're working on with the project?
Look, I think there's two ways that you should think about what this means for the project. First, we've got a long strike open potential. So we've got, in particular, a high priority target that extends sort of over 500 metres southwest of the main deposit, sits right at surface. It sort of extends the strike by about 20%. So it's relatively substantial and it's shallow. It's actionable. We've got a couple of historic holes around it. You can see none of those have hit the centre of the target, but the ones that even glanced at it have got some really impressive mineralisation associated with it. So low-hanging fruit, bulk up the open pit potential of the deposit, which we should already see grow as part of the resource update, and this will be incremental to that. So secondly, there's down dip. So this is a real zoom out moment for the project. Got major anomalies extend sort of below the main deposit, and places we're talking about conductors extend to 3 times the deepest drilling, which is probably realistically the detection limit of this survey. And so these magmatic sulfide deposits can go a long way. They extend until they don't. And this is further evidence that Horden Lake is a great deposit, sits on top of sort of a pretty large and well-developed mineralising system. It could be the tip of the iceberg. So there's a lot more room to grow on this project on top of something that's already very sort of advanced. And we own 100% of it, sits in Québec. It's one of the world's premier mining jurisdictions.
All right, Ivan, with data like this obviously means that there's going to be a lot more information coming. Tell me, when can we expect to see it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's an extremely busy and exciting time for us. We should be drilling within the next week. That's step-out drilling, resource growth focus. So we're just expanding on that mineralising envelope, and this geophysics tells us where we need to go. The MET test work's in its final stages. That's an important technical milestone for this project to reinforce the cash flow potential of the project. Resource update will follow the test work that's covering the 7,000 metres drilling we did in 2024. And look out for more news on the targets and strategy down at our bonanza grade BAGB exploration projects in the south of Quebec. So there's a lot going on, a lot for people to look forward to.
We're going to have to dig into those projects another day. Pardon the pun, you just can't help it in this business. Listen, thank you so much for being here. Horden Lake continues to surprise to the upside. It was great catching up.
Thanks, Shae.